It's amazing what social media has become in Nigeria, and I think it's because of the seed of tribalism and bigotry that was sowed in the last election, in particular by some sect of the political space cluster that turned the whole election into a religious election and an ethnic election. So the reality is that this election we've just held has really created a deep sense of bitterness among some sect who are perhaps unhappy about the outcome. And we're not talking about the election, but the result of that has had impact on how human relations have been. People have cut out friendship just because of religious political differences. When that thing happened on that night and it came out on social media, I didn't even expect that it was going to spread the way it spread, and everybody was talking about it. But 90% of the conversation around it was by people who had dominated the Twitter space with hatred, and some of them were saying to me that, why the robber not buy you? We expected that they would have taken you away. Another one said, the robbers didn't really take anything. They should have cut out your pot belly. There were so many abuses, attacks, insults, and even body shaming. And as a matter of fact, one of them said, those robbers should be sanctioned. Why didn't they take your car too? It was so much, But one of the things I've decided to do is to just, leave Twitter and let the people who want to have bitterness enjoy themselves and enjoy the space. And so every now and then I just go in and throw out something, or tell one of my people to just post out some of our activities and just ignore it, because the bitterness and the anger on that space, just because I support my candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be president. I've not done anything to anybody. I've not had any argument or anything with anybody. The only reason why this hatred is there is simply because you wanted somebody and I wanted Asiwaju, and Asiwaju won. And the same way and during the election, they have been harassing people. They've been attacking people just because you believe in somebody else. Somebody will come and say, and you want the best for Nigeria, and you have children, and you are supporting this person that is a geriatric, that is not going to. And I'm like, dude, this is the election, it's democracy. You have a right to choose who you want to follow. So part of the impact of the election that we need to look into is this deep sense of propaganda that was spread during that last election. And, a lot of people were bullied into silence. In particular, if you're supporting Asiwaju Tinubu, there was so much hatred that a lot of people kept quiet and allowed these guys dominate the space. At a stage, I had to come out there and began to let me use the word roar and begin to defend, because I said to people, I'm like a shepherd. I'm the head of the youth wing of our party. And if I cannot speak up and stand to protect and defend the youth of my party, many of them wouldn't have a voice, who have been, silenced by this. You just tweet one thing and somebody just come. 200, 5,000 will just come and start attacking under your tweet. A lot of people don't have the liver for that to defend themselves or to fight back. They just keep quiet.